Hi, I'm AnneElbey. As usual, I'll pass off my disclaimer. I am not a guru, messenger, teacher, or counselor. I'm passing on messages I have received telepathically or things I've experienced or observed. The topic of this segment is, why is the beast stuck on Kemet or Egypt? I have been very quiet, but the beast has been talkative because it has to cover its tracks. It has made sure to ban specific topics in searches that I have made on the twit regarding the mother goddess. All orders come from the top. And Elon Musk is one of Enki's hybrid children. They all answer to Enki and Marduk. They sit at the top of the pyramid on Earth. Okay? Now, the beast doesn't want anything to take away from the lies that it's been feeding you. The beast is obsessed with Kemet, but never speaks of the Orion Empire. Why? One of the titles of the Queen of Orion is Antu, Antu. The entire Orion Empire became known as An, meaning the highest or heaven. So why is the beast telling you that its daughter is the highest? It's lying to you. No one is higher than the Queen of Orion, especially one that did nothing to earn such honor. Stop lying. Okay? Stop it. Yes, I'm speaking out because I am sick of the lies told to the people. The Orion Empire is vast, and they own over half of the galaxies. Most galaxies entered into treaties with the Orion Empire because they could not beat the Orion Empire in war. The mother goddess seeded the Orion Empire not long after she created the universe. During the experiment, let me calm down. Yeah, I need to calm down. The mother goddess seeded the Orion Empire not long after she created the universe. During the experiment, it was a free will universe to see how well beings would adapt to an unfriendly environment. Part of the experiment was for the beings to feel love, compassion, and empathy by learning what the mother goddess had in mind for them. Earth's experiment began with an ancient dark-colored reptilian species called the Aryan, Aryan, the Orion reptilian. The people of Orion are called Orion. The Orion Empire, the people who reside there are called Orion, Aryan. Okay, so they were dark-colored reptilian species. Okay, that's how everything started. All right, so they had to go through evolution and master the environment. The beings had scales all over their bodies to serve as protection and could fly. As they evolved, they lost their scales and looked more like humans. Once again, why is the beast stuck on Kemet, Egypt? Please keep up with my article series because I wrote about where it all began. And it explains why some of the things are taking place now. Her story does repeat itself. I'll leave the links of the articles that I've written so far in the description box. The beast came on the scene wanting us to worship it and its consort. and they placed themselves above us. First and foremost, we should not be worshiping anyone outside of us. That's a trick. The beast wants us to keep as many slaves stuck in 3D. So it encourages you to follow it. The term it uses is walk beside me, but if you use common sense, it wants you to follow it. The beast is acting as if we knew nothing before it forced us in its presence. I knew things before coming across the beast, and I'm sure others did too. I'm not saying that he didn't give us helpful tips. He passed off many copied and pasted information that's helped us. But the information did not come from within him. It was copied and pasted information. Okay? I've cited many copied and pasted information passed on to us. You could do the research yourself. The beast used all of that information to reel us in. We did not discover the beast. It discovered us and made us think that we discovered it. It hypnotized the viewers with its videos to maintain control over them. It had to make sure that it had more control over us. So it created sigils with incantations placed on them, which it uses to further control us. The term used is blissed. The beast placed spells over all of those sigils. It said it has blissed them, but they're spells. When you try to move away from the beast, it will torture you. One of the symptoms is chest pains, and others are feeling of strangulation or suffocation. The beast uses those sigils to control you. It comes on the twit and preaches righteousness, but it does diabolical things in the dark. If you try to expose it, it does things to punish you. The beast has done horrific things to me, but I've been quiet on the topic. Take a look at the video I did titled Hurricane Milton 2024 Good versus Evil. The beast came to attack me, but my spirit orbs protected me. What manner of evil was that? There's nothing righteous about Hurricane Milton or any other natural disasters. The beast is obsessed with fear. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say that the beast always says, only fear Elohim? In other words, it wants you to fear it. All those disasters force people to live in fear. Only fear Elohim. In other words, fear only me. The mother goddess never told us to fear her. She wanted us to feel love, compassion, and empathy by learning what she had in mind for us. She didn't tell us anything about fear. So why are you out here fearing the beast? The beast is not the mother goddess. Most of you are on Fantasy Island and have no idea what's taking place. The beast has been lying to you and you are falling for its lies. It said that it came here to save us. Look at all the suffering and killings that took place in the group. Most people were coerced into moving to Florida and had to return home or go elsewhere because they were pulled into a fantasy world. Real life took over and they woke up. Unfortunately, some are still falling for the okie dokie. The beast has been gaslighting me, making people think that I'm evil when it's the diabolical one. It keeps saying that people are pretending to be someone they're not, but it's the beast that is pretending. The divine mother goddess created us. The beast didn't create us, but it came on the scene pretending that it created us from the potterman's wheel. I'm so sick of the lies. What potterman's wheel? If you have not been studying and using common sense, let me help you. The divine mother goddess is androgynous, meaning she created the universe without the aid of a man. Once upon a time, there were only females on the planet. The Divine Mother Goddess created males after the fact. She did that so we could reproduce sexually. So, if the Divine Mother Goddess created us, why did Yahushua and Mary suddenly came on the scene, pretending as if they created us? That's the work of an inflated ego, wanting to be someone it's not. Yahushua is Enki or Marduk, depending on the prank they are pulling. Patriarchy came into play when Yahushua came on the scene. Enki was one of the beings who had input with the creation of the Bible / Sefer, or Sefer, whatever you want to call it. The Bible / Sefer is all about patriarchy. It's a man's club. What does that say to you? By the way, Enki did not create us. He took an already existing species, the Namluyu, and spliced her DNA with various DNA from other species. Enki then implanted the fetus into a female womb to bring them to term. It's the same process as artificial insemination or IVF, in vitro fertilization. In the end, it's the womb who gave life and not the man. Man cannot give life because he does not have a womb. Enki learned all he knew from the queen of Orion, his mother. He does not know how to create beings from scratch, but the Orion queen knows because she's a womb. I am AnneElbey. Thank you for listening.